Nations Global Compact Executive Director. I'm very happy to be here in the UAE today on this important gathering by the Pearl Initiative in collaboration with the Global Compact to promote accountability in the business world and sustainability. I think the event today is a watershed event because it mobilizes business leaders of large and small companies to realize that their own future business success increasingly also is depending on their ability to be responsible, to provide good environmental stewardship, and to have in place good governance structures, including for disclosure, reporting on non-financial issues. These are important matters for the world, but for the UAE in particular, which historically speaking is one of the most wonderful trading places on this planet Earth, where East meets West, where best practices spread fast. The UAE has enormously made progress in so many areas and now is moving into a new phase where sustainability and good ethical performance is becoming a hallmark of corporate leadership. I think it's fundamentally important to create awareness, to explain that it takes business leadership from the top, but it needs the buy-in from the entire employees, and it needs an open mind with civil society and a collaborative spirit with the public sector to make progress on these areas. What business does matters a lot. How business earns its money matters a lot, not only for shareholders, but for stakeholders and for society at large. In today's world, business increasingly has a choice to make. They can be either very short-term and just short-term profit-oriented, or they can build long-term success, financial success that goes in hand with social responsibility. And there are, of course, many challenges. The world is full of challenges. Say women empowerment, say anti-corruption, say youth employment. These are huge, huge problems. No single company alone can solve them, but through collaboration with other stakeholders and through collaborative effort, projects and initiatives, much progress can be made. Vocational training can be instituted within companies on a bigger scale, for example. Then also better interaction with the education sector to make sure that the young people have the right skills that are actually in demand in the workplace can make a big difference. Corruption is a big issue worldwide. It's the biggest cancer on this earth. No company alone can fight corruption, but corporations working together with the public sector, improving procurement policies, for example, can make all the difference. Women empowerment at the workplace is another example. Smart companies realize that not discriminating against women actually enhances productivity. It's a smart way to go. Why not take advantage of 50% of the population that is at least as intelligent as we are, we male species? So there's a business case, and the good news is the business case for more responsibility is growing. It's growing rapidly. Why? Because transparency is on the rise, because we do live in a constrained world where resources are limited, where it makes sense to be efficient, and it does make sense to build trust and good brand through socially responsible community behavior. And this event today, I believe, is a very significant one, a watershed event, because it mobilizes a large number of business people to embrace sustainability and accountability. I've given a whole talk.
What would the participants expect at the end of the seminar?
They want to know, on the one hand, practical aspects. How do I go about? What are the first steps to take? And secondly, where there is a committed CEO, and I know there are many in the audience, they want to know how can we collaborate? What can we offer? What best practices exist? What is out there in other regions? Who are the front runners? And how do we make sure we are also in the front league of this movement? So they're very practical questions. What tools are available? How do we break through dilemmas? And so forth.